Greeting children. Today we are going to discuss the warming up and English workshop exercise. Open your textbook to page 23. There are many things in the world which are related to seven. For example, seven wonders of the world, 7 days a week, seven chakra in our body. Seven wonders of the world are Taj Mahal, Petra, Colosseum, Machu Picchu, Chichen Itza, Great Wall, Christ the Redeemer. The seven continents are Asia, Africa, Antarctica, Australia, North America, South America, and Europe. The seven colors of the rainbow are red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, violet. The seven notes of the music are sa, re, ga, ma, pa, dha, ni. The seven seas of the world are North Pacific Ocean, the South Pacific Ocean, the North Atlantic Ocean, the South Atlantic Ocean, the Indian Ocean, the Arctic Ocean, and Antarctic Ocean. The second activity, life is often compared to many things. Write down 7 things that life can be compared to and justify the comparison. For example, one is given. Life is a keyboard because if you press the right key, you have typed a good destiny. Next example, life is an ice cream. Enjoy it before it melts. Third, life is a roller coaster. It has ups and downs. Fourth, life is a mystery. We don't know what will come next. The next 3 you can do it as homework. The next activity, third, is match the appropriate age group with the stages in life. First one, birth to 2 years. The answer to this is D, babyhood or infancy. 2, 3 years to 12 years. Answer is G, childhood. Third, 13 years to 17 years. Answer is A, teenage or adolescence. Fourth, 18 years to about 44 years. Answer is F, adulthood. Fifth, about 45 years to 60 years. Answer is C, middle age. Sixth, 65 up to 75 to 80 years. Answer is E, senior citizen, elderly person. The last one above 80 years is B, old age and second childhood. Head over to page number 25, English workshop. The first activity here is match the words in first cloud with what they signify in the second cloud. First year stage, which signifies life. Characters refer to the roles played by human beings. Script is a situation or incident. Dialogue is conversation between people. Entry is birth of a man. Exit is death of a man. The second activity is complete the table with the age of man given in first column to the role played by man in the second. In the third column, the qualities, action by the man in a specific stage of life. The first age is of an infant. The qualities are mewling and puking. The second is of a schoolboy, whining and creeping like a snail. Third is of a teenager or lover sighing like a furnace, writing a woeful ballad. Fourth is of a youth soldier, jealous in honor, short tempered, and quick to quarrel. He is always willing to do anything to gain a reputation. Fifth is a middle age or judge, severe eyes, formal beard, uses wise saying and modern example. Sixth is old age, lean, wears loose pant and spectacle and carries a pouch. The last stage is dotage, second childhood. Second childishness, without teeth, eyesight and taste. The third question is, write down in your own words the difference between the following stages of a man's life. Second stage and fourth stage. Second stage, his face shines, is unhappy, whining and unwilling to school. Fourth stage is active, quick tempered, bearded like pard, does unusual promises, quarrels, and faces danger for bubble reputation. Third stage and the fifth stage. Third stage, he is sad, sighing and singing a sad song for his beloved person. Fifth stage is experience, fat, serious, having formal beard, eating carelessly, giving advices and modern example. The first stage and the seventh, last stage. The first stage, he is dependent, frightened, mewling and puking. Seventh stage, he is weak and thin, dependent, his senses do not work properly, becomes helpless and behaves like a baby or child. Pick out lines that contain imagery, that is, a picture created in the mind by using words of the following people: schoolboy, that is second stage, then the whining schoolboy with his satchel and shining morning face, creeping like a snail unwillingly to school. B. Soldier, that is fourth stage, bearded like the pard, sudden and quick in quarrel. C. Judge, that is the fifth stage, in fair round belly with good capion, lined with eyes severe and beard of formal cut. D. Senior citizen, that is sixth stage, into the lean and slippered pantaloon with spectacle on nose and pouch on side. Question number 5. You will notice that there is no rhyme scheme in the poem. It appears similar to the poem 1.1, Where the Mind is Without Fear by Tagore. However, Tagore's poem has no steady rhythm, meter, either it is called a free verse. Shakespeare uses line with a steady rhythm of 5 beats in each. It is termed as blank verse. No rhyme scheme but uniformity in the rhythm. Copy the lines from "and all the men and women merely players" to "sudden and quick in quarrel." Put a stress mark on each of the syllables, stress in the line, as for example, "and all the men and women merely player." You can see there is a stress on that word A for all, M for men, W for women, M for merely, and P for players. Children, you can do this as a homework for practice. The sixth question is, think and write the answers on your own. A. What is the theme or the central idea of this poem? The answer to this question is the theme of this poem is the cycle of life. It tells us how one starts out as an infant, helpless and without understanding, and ends the same way without being aware of what is happening around one. B. Which two stages of man described by Shakespeare sounds humorous? Say why. Answer to this is the second and the third stages are humorous. One can just imagine the schoolboy complaining and whining, creeping to school slowly with a well scrubbed and shining face. The third stage, where the lovers sigh loudly and sang poems and song. See, the last or the seventh stage of life sounds very sad and miserable. How can you make old age also cheerful and happy? The answer to this question is we can make the last stage joyful by preparing for it beforehand. We know that most of us will reach this stage before our final exit. Hence, we must maintain good health, keep good relations with our family and the people around us. Death is inevitable, and accepting old age with grace is the way to a happy life. Question number 7. A. The poem is entirely metaphorical. That is, indirect comparison is made for the word. A. World is compared to stage. Actors are compared to men and women. Birth and death is entrances and exit. Schoolboy is compared to snail. The lover's sigh is compared to furnace. Spotted leopard to a bearded soldier. Last stage, old age, to a second childhood. Question number 7b. Pick out from the poem two examples of each of the figure of speech given below. A. Simile. The first example is creeping like snail. Second, and then the lover sighing like furnace. The first example, two dissimilar objects are compared using the word like. B. Onomatopoeia. First example, then the whining schoolboy. Second, and whistles in his sound. Sound is expressed in the word whining in the first example. C. Alliteration. His youthful horse well saved a world too wide. Second example, made to his mistress eyebrow. In the first example, the sound of the alphabet W is repeated for better poetic effect. D. Metaphor. All the world's a stage, and all men and women merely player. First, all the world a stage. Metaphor, as the world has been indirectly compared to a stage. E. Inversion. And one man plays many parts in his time. Second example, creeping like snail unwillingly to school. Now first example, since they are not written in correct prose order, that is why they are called as inversion. F. Transferred epithet. First example is sighing like furnace with a woeful ballad. Second example, into the lean and slippered pantaloon. Now first example is transferred epithet. Why? Because it is not the ballad that is woeful, but the lover. Question number 8. Read the summary of the play As You Like It by William Shakespeare and list all the characters of the play. Question number 9. Read the poem again and write an appreciation of the poem in paragraph format. This appreciation is given in the offline video. Thank you.